Hey, once again, yours truly. Promised I'll keep the blogs at least weekly, and that's what I'm going to do. Um, you know how it is. I usually take all the comments or a few questions that are posed to me for the week. Unfortunately, I'm trying to keep the blog short so everyone can look at it. Because let's be real. I mean, the attention span um maximum I say 10 minutes, minimum 3 minutes, so I'm gonna try to keep it within length to make sure everyone can understand what I'm saying as fast as I can and get it going. All right. Now I have some very interesting questions this week. Apparently, questions have been bottled up and y'all have not been getting a chance to let it out. And I'm going to give you in true fashion, raw. Some might find it disrespectful, but nonetheless, it's going to get done. You ask for it, I answer it. All right, Polo, here we go. Um, Polo, please deal with these girls who, as soon as you say hi to them on Facebook, they think it means that you want to beep. And that is true. I myself have, sent messages to a few young ladies, because I genuinely think you look good, and it's hey, you look good, pics nice. It doesn't mean that you're putting on a condom while you're saying hi because you're looking to beep. If you understand what I'm saying, I mean sometimes fellas do. We have to remember that there are so many sick perverts out there that the ladies at this point they're fed up, they're frustrated. So by the time you reach, just giving a genuine compliment, they're so frustrated that they can't deal with you again. They don't even know how to be nice because so many fellas say hi on Facebook for the day, and when they say hi in return, they get all the nasty questions. I would imagine where you live in. I wanna care how you does. I can't say the questions in detail, but I'm saying it's understandable that they would be frustrated at some point. It's like a lady walking downtown. She has, let's say, her leggings or her tights on, and she is told um by at least 10, 15 fellas on her way down Frederick Street or Charlotte Street or whatever street she's walking on, how fat it is. And by the time you reach and you just genuinely say that pants fitting a nice girl, she might cuss you because she heard enough and she's thinking this is where you're going with it. So I mean, I understand. To me, some girls need to take it down simply because at the end of the day, I mean, you can't be doing certain things and not expect it. Like I say, you can't walk down Frederick Street in a leggings or a tight with a camel toe and don't expect nobody to mention or say anything about it. That's stupid. If you want no one to say anything about it, I mean, some people would say you could wear what you want, but if you don't want the responses, I mean, dress differently. Simple as it is. As on Facebook, if you don't want nobody talk to you, take your chat off. I mean, but then again, there's all this privacy and thing, and nobody should be popping up and talk to you without, if you understand what I'm saying. But it's twofold. Um, Jealousy. Apparently, this young couple they're having some problems with jealousy, and I know firsthand, of course, because I mean we're all human, and anyone that says they're not jealous, I mean you're worthless. And I mean you're worthless. You say I'm not jealous, and you don't care about anything. You're blatantly lying. You mightn't be as jealous as the next man, but of course you're jealous. I don't mind men trying to hit on my girl. Actually, I think, I mean, my girl's sweet, so men going to respond. But it's when you have a girl and nobody don't want to holler at her, nobody don't want to cut her, nobody not interested to cut your throat to try to get to her. Well, then, to me, your girl ain't looking too good. If you know what I mean. I mean, but jealousy would make you see things that are not there. Um, Even in my time, jealousy have made me fabricate, fabricate in my mind things that weren't there. You leave home and because you're jealous, you kill you dead. 50 men pass you before you reach back. Your girl gone to work to you. She gone and work in uh, a strip club. You know what I mean? But these things happen. I mean, jealousy is something that it is, to me, I would call jealousy a disease, and it's not curable easily. Trust is the only way to fix this jealousy thing, and still, I mean, simple things could throw up trust, and you're back in problems again. Jealousy usually comes to the end of a relationship, and that's real talk. Time alone in a relationship. Ah, very important. I'm glad this one came up. Um, I remember I was with a girl and she once said to me that why okay, here's the situation. I picked up myself a day because I was living with her, you know, and we would be together all day. She goes to work, and she come home, we together on the weekend, we everywhere. I going by my mother, she rolling. She going by her mother, she want me rolling. I mean, we did everything together all the time. She didn't go online with her friends. Actually, she didn't have much friends. And when she was going by them, she preferred me to go along. And it was a situation where eventually I picked up one day when her parents were coming by us to land, and I picked up myself and I went by Mike, and she was pissed, and I was trying to explain to her that hey, we need time apart. The couples need time apart. Time apart is very, very, very important. It's very important. Time apart is very important. I mean, there must be time for you to be with your people, I be with my people. There must be a break in the monotony. Otherwise, things could go down the road. I mean, nothing wrong with being in love, you know, but time apart, boy, without question and conviction. You know, I am staunch, 100% believer in time apart, whether it be 2 days off. I mean, when the weekend come, you let me go somewhere for 2 days, you know, and it comes back to trust. 'Cause if you trust your partner, that wouldn't be a problem. You know, let her go and like herself. I mean, in my case, whereas my girlfriend is from deep south, or should I say south? I shouldn't say deep south, but south. I mean, she should be able to go down there and have a time, and you know what I mean. I hold a meditation up here, go online. You understand what I'm saying? But trust. It all comes down to trust, and like I said, I am 100% believer in time apart in relationships. Trying to run through these either. Um, this one basically, which is the final one, is basically about a woman. She's pregnant and she's complaining to me that the man doesn't want to mind the child. I hate that shit. Like, hate loser fellas who don't mind children. Now, within the same play, ironically enough, she hit me up on Polo, and the man hit me up on my other profile, Mark Ninval. And it's only when I asked, well, what's his and her name, and to match the story, because it was sounding familiar. Just the story was told different ways, same story. You know what they say, three sides to a story. So it was starting to sound similar. So I asked questions, and it happened to be the couple. So blatantly, what was happening is she was a baddest, or she is a baddest, or however you want to call it. Ladies, and I'm not picking up for the men in nowhere. A man that doesn't mind his child doesn't even exist to me. It don't even exist. I mean, there are reasons for it, and I understand fine. But men who don't mind their children, it don't exist to me. Same speed, ladies. You can't expect a man to want to mind his children when he's not sure it is his fucking child. If he is a baddest, pulling down the place, all over the place, your name done. It's not no small talk. People just talk small talk. But when it is known that you're a bad bitch, and I don't mind bad bitches, just admit to being that, a bad bitch. When you are caught and the man is unsure that is his child, why the fuck is he going to stand up and take responsibility, make sense out of nonsense? You want a man to father your children? You're having unprotected sex with one person? Fine. If the man don't take responsibility, boy, whatever evil you could think up, do to him. Once it is justified, handle it. Otherwise, take it down. I apologize for this one, for having to use expletives, but I mean that is a serious issue as far as I'm concerned. And I always say, no child ever asked to come here, so you can't blame anything to do on the child. Child didn't ask to come. The child didn't ask to be conceived. You went without a condom, have sex. Both of you agreed at the point in time. This was okay. Kaka will probably say pull out, not knowing about pre-cum and all of this, and somebody get pregnant, vice versa, blah blah blah. Fine, don't blame the child. It is two people in this, only two people. You understand what I'm saying? Get your shit together. That's for you know who you are. Alright, that's the blog for today, going over 11 minutes. Yours truly, Phenom Polo. I'm gonna do a next one next week for sure. Load up my inbox with questions and comments, and I will respond. I'll pull out if you want to respond, and of course, if it's really urgent, you can hit me up. As normal. Phenom Polo, Chronicles of a Player, all on Facebook. Mark Ninval, see if you find me. One of my pages are filled, but the other still has room. And for those of you on WhatsApp, I'm still available on WhatsApp via 380-2467. Alright, link up, I'm out.